this way to Norway. Hello, I'm home. Feels like many months from this trip in Tromsø we had. And I did make a selfie style video about our planning in Tromsø, what to do, which of course failed to at least to 50%. But the plan was a good plan, and I thought while showing you that video and sleepy face I had back then, I'll just navigate to those websites while you can hear the old me talking. So without further ado, let's start the internet session. Early morning in Tromsø. We made a plan for the next 3 days, what we can do with as a family of two, with 2 children. And the plan is today, which is Saturday, we're going to do some jalan or les vitrines, walking around in the city, just looking at the displays. And then we're going to eat lunch in the Dragøy fish market, followed by going to the cable car later in the afternoon. The next day, on Sunday, we're going to go maybe a little bit around here in the morning. Of course, there is the mass in the famous cathedral here in Tromsø, but we're not going to go there this time. Still a bit affected by the corona crisis. Don't want to go to people. Not used to have people anymore. And
Our Norway language is not that good yet.
yeah, that's true. Good point, Christine. Our Norse knowledge is very low. And then in the afternoon, we're going to go to the science center close to the university, followed by some shopping in a big mall close to the airport. By the way, the airport is actually close to, it's in the same area.
Zone 1.
Okay, exactly. So it's the ticket here that we bought for the whole family, for the bus.
Ticket.
It's not a family ticket? So we bought separate for each person, including for the kids. Okay, so we bought a 7 days ticket for everyone in the family, and it's actually cheaper than buying one ticket every day back and forth. And we're going to use these tickets to go to the mall next to the airport. That will be Sunday. And Monday, which is our last day, I'm going to go to the church in the morning to check it out, this neo-architecture church that we have here. And then in the afternoon we're going to go to the baths here in Tromsø, which have an outdoor pool and some things for the children, wellness, which is not really our thing. But still, the outdoor pool is always a good idea. So that's why we're going to go there. And afterwards, we're just going to come back and pack, because it's time to go back. Yeah. That's the program for 3 days with 2 children. Okay, so talking about the applications that you have here, and you actually need 2 applications. One of them is called Tromsø Billet, looks like this one over here, right? And the other one is Tromsø. And one of them has to do with the planning, Tromsø, and the Tromsø Billet is where you keep your ticket once you bought it. And you need both of them to have the to really being able to go around. I'm just going to show you first a little bit the Tromsø. So when you start, you have to go on the map, for instance. Okay, it's going now to Germany because that's where we live at the moment. I'm going to go manually to Tromsø, tapping on one of these interest points here, and then you go on the details, and then you can see clearly when you have a connection or when is the bus coming and so on. It's quite useful, and it's not fully translated to English, so it will be, at least in some parts, complicated. It does have an English website, so if you tap on in the information on English, it will take you to a web page where you can see translated information. Okay, going back to the Tromsø. Normally you don't have one. You have to tap on getting a ticket here, and you have their single ticket, period ticket, or for others you can buy the express boat ticket and the ferry. Well, as you probably know already at this point, we bought a ticket for each of us for 3 or 4 days, I think, because we were 4 days there, and it was actually a good price compared to the individual ticket once per day. Yeah, that's it with the applications, and perhaps one more thing, since I had also the other application that we used a lot for planning the sightseeing related to the Aurora Borealis. The application is called, the one that we liked, is called My Aurora Forecast. It's for free, and this is its icon. Check it out here, the one that's purple. You can see there, and when you tap on it, then depending on the position you're in, you will see the probability index and the best locations right now and so on. But basically you can see at what time you will see the aurora best, and if you even have a chance to see it in the night. Yeah, so that's it with the application part of this. Is this a guide? Maybe it's a guide.